Welcome to P-Town.
You guys filmed mostly in Long Island, but you also shot some stuff in Provincetown. Can you talk about why the show is set there and like why it's sort of indicative and important to the story?
Our show creator, Rebecca Cutter, she grew up out there and she had a lot of experiences out there, so she wanted to write about something that she understood. And the heroin epidemic is not, it's not just Cape Cod. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? But that's just the setting for our show.
P-Town having such a thriving gay community too really helps play into Jackie's character, and Carnival is a great way to set off the first episode.
Yeah, it's super fun, right? Yeah. Just queens everywhere. It was so fun filming in Provincetown. I'd never been there. I'd never been to Cape Cod. So being in this town that was so supportive of such an artistic community as well as our LGBTQ community, and then it's a hub, right? So it also has this really thriving blue collar industries as well, the fishing industry. So it's a lot of different types of people in this small town, and of course it totally makes sense why somebody would want to shoot a TV show there. It's so rich with all kinds of people.
This is not your first time playing a prisoner. Why do you think people are like, that guy looks like a criminal?
I think it's a phase. Seriously. No, I don't know why I attract these roles. But I have to say, this one, I'm glad that I attracted this one. It's so different from the other show that we know I did, Prison Break. Mm-hmm. Then this one, and the other one, I was the lovable guy, the inmate that everybody wanted to be his best friend. And this one, I don't have that many best friends, but it's a character that I adore because of the layers that he has. He's the villain, he's the puppeteer, he's the one calling the shots from prison, and the relationship that he has with his baby mama. It's also fascinating because. Does he love her? What is it? Is he trying to test her? He's a father as well. So we see many layers of this guy.
There's something very powerful about running a crew and being able to do it locked up. That's pretty powerful when you can run hits from inside.
And he's such a sweet dude, man. I love working with that guy. It's so funny. He's like Ray and Frankie are like this at each other. And then the cameras will stop, and me and him will just start laughing, and we're hanging out, talking. I love working with that guy.
Renee has an emotional wall up against everyone and is only penetrable by her son. Yeah. She wants to give him a better life than she had.
I wasn't very familiar with Junior's world, when I first got this part, so I had to do quite a bit of research, quite a bit of work to kind of understand where he's at the outset of the show, which is obviously 90 days sober, trying to get back with his girl and his baby that he has with her, and kind of set his ship straight. He's a good guy. He wants to make a better life for his girlfriend and their baby, but it's not going to be through fishing lobster, especially the way he's doing it. So he's got to go with some extracurricular activities.
I have an amazing life. I live in Provincetown. It's like Shangri-La.
Ticket for you at the door, Jackie.
Thank you, baby.
Your character is in the National Marine Fisheries Service, among other things. Did you learn anything about fishing or about fishing laws?
You know what, girl? I did not learn a damn thing about fishing. But I learned how to use a badge to get what I want. I did learn how to drive a very large fishing boat. Jackie is the kind of officer who makes sure that the fishermen are following the rules.
Lobster cop.
Lobster cop.
Fish
cop.
Lobster cop.
Well, I was going to ask, you have a pretty solid accent for the show. Did you work with a
dialect coach? Yeah, but the funny part is I'm from New York and I'm very auditory. So if we were shooting in Cape Cod the whole time, I could just stay in Cape Cod the whole time. But we're shooting in New York, and they're like, what's wrong here? And he's like, yeah, it's Cape Cod, Brooklyn, Cape Cod, Brooklyn, Cape Cod. And so it's a little bit of I think Ray Abruzzo's dad grew up in Brooklyn. That's
but I gotta say, I think that he does a really great job because I'm auditory too, and I'm a little bit of a snob when it comes to dialects, and you did a really kick-ass job.
Keep saying that. Keep telling me that.
And my character doesn't have an eye. It's more standard. She talks the way I talk. I might be a little bit looser, but I don't have a Massachusetts accent, and that was a deliberate choice.